This is Frankly Speaking with Muyiwa Afolabi. Information, education, reformation and transformation. Get ready. Renew your mind. Reset your mindset with insights, ideas, and strategies for everyday performance and success in your career and your business. Yes, it's possible. Yes, you can do it. Of course, you can achieve it. It's all in your mind. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves and please receive Muyiwa Afolabi, your practical career success coach. Enjoy.
Hey, good morning, my friends. How was your night? Hope your night went well. This morning, I want to share something on time and seasons. Time and seasons. We are about to step into the last quarter of this year. So I want to share something on that. This one I have titled Panic Attacks. Panic Attacks. We look over the year and suddenly it's dawning on us that the last quarter of the year is already here. It's already here. In another 3 months or thereabout, we will be celebrating another new year. For some, it could be an exciting feeling, but I believe for the majority, it may not be the case. I begin to imagine this is usually the time many of us, without verbalizing these thoughts, begin to assess the year and ask questions about how the year has been so far. We begin to remember the good, the bad, and the ugly. Many begin to cast minds back to the start of the year and can't help but wonder where all the fire, the passion, the zeal, and determination to make the year different went to. Some will look over the months till now and realize it's just been another several months of routine. Nothing special, nothing really new, nothing spectacular. A year as usual. Everything they've seen and experienced so far in the year are natural expectations, nothing out of this world. Yes, another birthday celebrated, meaning what? Food, clothes, shelter, regular bills paid. Wake up, go to the office, walk through the weeks, get paid, settle bills, and the routine goes on and on. Maybe for some, something unique happened. A wedding, maybe a newborn baby, maybe movement to a new apartment, another car purchased, a trip overseas, a new job, a promotion, and maybe a new business breakthrough. We look at the flip side too and remember the hurt and pain of a loss, maybe a job loss, relationship gone sour, expectations to be married not yet realized, financial crisis, social crisis, health concerns, a business and opportunity, and many disappointments from friends, from employers, from employees, from relatives, even your spouse, and maybe your children. We look at the last 3 quarters of the year and ask this critical question. Is this all there is to this year? Is this all there is to this year? Is this all I'm getting out of this year? Shouldn't I be getting more out of this year? My goals, my plans, my ambition and aspiration for the year, where did they all go? We begin to wonder and worry as we realize in less than a few months, the year is over, and for many, the feeling isn't such a pleasant one. Then the panic attack sets in. We become unnecessarily anxious and concerned about the rest of the year. Our minds naturally engage the fear and worry mode tied to the ember months, and we begin to react. The rush begins, the desperation sets in, the anxiety, and we become nervous. I shall not end this year like this, we say to ourselves. Then we begin to hustle and get into desperate methods. No, I must accomplish something this year, goes the thinking. Then we leave room for panic attack. That panic attack, that rush, overwhelming feeling of acute and disabling anxiety sets in. Intense fear, concerns, and worry. Then our minds and senses begin to play tricks on us. showing us and recounting all we should have, could have, and may have done, and we've left undone till now. What happened to me? We begin to question and become angry at ourselves. Why didn't I do this or that? For some, we switch into the blame game mode, blaming what we see as realistic situations and people for our non-accomplishment without the will to take the responsibility. We look at how far and look at what's left of the year, and fear, insecurity drive us to desperation or even dismay. We then daily wake up with this fear, which triggers our physical reactions. We become grumpy, cranky, aggressive, and impatient with situations and with people. We have this feeling of losing control, apprehension, palpitations, and at times shortness of breath, and we can't even put a finger on what the danger is for all the emotional rush. Dear friend, take it easy. Take it easy. You see, getting into such a mode is not what you need right now, I tell you. As natural as it feels, that anxiety and a sense of urgency makes you achieve or accomplish more. The truth is, it is not the case. Fear and anxiety does nothing more than slow you down and expose you to mistakes, errors, and danger. Calm down. Yes, we may be in the last quarter of the year, but I'd like you to say to yourself right now, say to yourself, I still have time. Yes, I still have time. I still have time. The year is not over yet. I can still achieve all I plan to achieve at the start of the year. It's not too late for me. Yes, the year may not have gone so far exactly as I expected it would. All kinds of situations may have derailed or distracted my initial plans and agenda. In fact, people may be responsible. Policies, laws, and social disorder may have slowed me down or even taken me way back. Truth is, I've still got my life and I still have time. The attitude is to calm down and begin to look ahead and see what you can still accomplish before the year runs out. Think about it. What can you still do? What can you still achieve? Stop thinking about the failures and the reasons you failed so far. Put the past in the past. In fact, put yesterday in yesterday and begin to think of today as the beginning of the rest of this year. Don't bring in the issues and challenges and problems of yesterday as an excuse or limitation. If you're bringing in yesterday, ensure it's for strength and motivation, not as an excuse not to move forward. It may be painful and overwhelming. It still does not negate the fact it wouldn't help your situation. Look at the rest of the year with optimism and remain calm. Start thinking solution and get out of that urge to become worried. Do not worry. Start engaging your mind in constructive imagination and thinking. What do you need to do right now? I'll tell you. Number 1. Assess your current situation. Assess your current situation. Where are you now? What were your plans? What went wrong? What derailed them? Did you accomplish them? Can you accomplish much more? What do you have now? What do you lack now? What danger or difficult situation lie ahead? How much do you have? What do you have? Who do you have? Where really do you stand right now? Analyze this as touching your career, your business, your family, your relationships, your finances, and even your dreams and your future. What did you plan to do and you did? What didn't you plan to do but you did? Are there negative habits, behaviors, and people you're yet to drop? Can you drop them now? Are there positive habits, behaviors, and people you've picked up? Can you still improve and remain steadfast with them? Personally speaking, maybe to encourage you, there were behaviors I thought I had overcome, but lately, probably due to intense pressure, I find myself exhibiting them again. I've once again become very impatient with people. This behavior I thought I had outgrown, but I've begun to deliberately work on this again. You must assess your situation and know where and as you stand. Number 2, you must begin to ask yourself the right questions. Right questions emphasized here, as wrong questions will definitely generate wrong answers and solutions. Who am I? What am I doing? Where am I now? When do I intend to do or be what I want to? Why do I want to do or be it? And how do I begin to head towards what I see? Ask the right questions and be sincere, realistic, and smart in your answers. Number 3, separate particularly for the remaining part of the year what you like to do and what you need to do. Hear that clearly. What you would like to do and what you need to do. You must prioritize. You must look at your to-do list from an objective point of view. Most times what you need to do doesn't come as exciting or appealing as what you would like to do. Don't get sentimental. Put first things first. Avoid regret and trouble. Do the needful. Number 4, avoid people pressure. Avoid people pressure. This is a time to watch out and be careful about people that will pressure you into doing things that are not necessary with your scarce income. Nothing really is by force. Maybe you don't need the expensive outfit. Maybe you don't really need the clothes. Maybe you don't need that party. Maybe you don't have to identify with that club for now, that group and occasion for now. There's a good time for everything. Don't sacrifice what is best on the altar of what you think is good just to satisfy others who will not be by you when the regret sets in. Avoid them to avoid trouble. You don't have to pick their calls or get into that group chat. Love yourself enough to stay happy with yourself. Even if they get offended because they couldn't use you for their selfish ends, ask for forgiveness later. They will forgive you. Life is like that. Ladies and gentlemen, don't get into any form of panic because the year is in its last quarter. You can still achieve that dream, that goal, the purpose and the vision. It's all in your determination and commitment. Receive peace, stay out of trouble, and overcome fear. Connect with me today on Twitter. My handle is @FranklyAfolabi, @FranklyAfolabi for more inspiration and encouragement. Escape the panic attack. Thank you, dear friends, for listening. Please enjoy your day.